Japan PM Abe says to ask all schools to close for most of March.
Here's a summary of the article.
Tokyo, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said on Thursday that the government would ask all elementary, junior high and high schools to close from March 2 until spring break, typically around the end of March. He was speaking at a meeting of the government's task force to contain the spread of the new coronavirus.
This post received a score of 9,351, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Well, the spring vacation, which marks the end of the school year, is almost there, and all entrance exams have taken place. Basically, it doesn't cost much to give those kids an extra 2 weeks.
Graduations are in March though, so it does suck for the kids who are going to have limited or cancelled graduation ceremonies. Especially with how much work the teachers and students put into them.
Those will probably proceed, including at unis. They're technically not classes, so they will probably get their loophole.
Graduation will proceed, however attendance will be limited to only the graduating class and immediate families. Diplomas will not be handed out during the ceremony. It really sucks for the female students who have made reservations for kimonos for graduation, and now have to pay cancellation fees or wear kimonos for a ceremony with a limited audience and no opportunity to walk across the stage. Will you have to continue coming in even though the students won't? I remember days cancelled for typhoons that I had to either come in or use my annual leave, but then, after 3/11 a do paperwork from home option was made available, so I'm hoping schools will be reasonable. Cannot speak for all schools, but for mine employees are being encouraged to work from home but still on call to come in if necessary, at least until the start of the next academic year at the beginning of April.
I'm wondering if this will stop the Olympics. They said that if it isn't contained soon, they likely will.
Given that it's a global pandemic at this point, it's going to be impossible to contain. The cause and effect of this situation is crazy. Some person ate a bat and now the Olympics might be cancelled.
I thought it was reported that it didn't actually come from the wet market. That's why the conspiracy theories about a bioweapon has surged over the last few weeks.
The South China Morning Post reported that a study from a Chinese university came to that conclusion, that it started before the wet market, but they provided no evidence from the report. I think right now it's safe to treat that report with skepticism, and obviously the conspiracy theories don't have any evidence supporting them right now.
On the other hand, attempts to find patient zero or the animal reservoir have failed, so at the moment there's no evidence it came from the wet market either. It's just considered most likely, 'cause Chinese people eat bats or something.
You don't have to eat them. Being exposed to wild animals is common in these types of markets. Putting the original idea into overdrive obviously makes it sound crazy, but you can do that with anything to invalidate it. TLDR, contact with, and they bite of their heads are two very different things.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.